hopefully, I may have to do some handiwork moving these props around. Here comes Lola now. If you have essential oil, get your favorite essential oil. You can give yourself aromatherapy for Shavasana, or just about any time. I just thought it would be nice for us to have that, even though we are not touching each other physically. So come into an easy seated position. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. In your easy seated position, take a nice deep inhale. And a long, slow exhale. And as you breathe in deep and breathe out long, just find some place inside where you can allow yourself to be stable, steady and grounded, but your heart to be open. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. So sometimes we close in on ourselves. So lots of thoracic work today. Big inhale. And long exhale. Bring your palms to your heart. Set an intention. It could be what I've set forth or anything at all. We'll chant 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Each pose is an offering without any expectations of the fruits of our actions. So please modify as necessary. Practice ahimsa, which is non-harming, non-violence to yourself above all others. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. We're just going to get a little spinal movement going. So you can stay seated. You can come to hands and knees. It's going to be a cat and cow. Or you can kneel. If you're seated, switch the cross of your legs. If you're on hands and knees, you know the drill. Inhale, fill your belly. Arch your back, open. If you're seated, on the exhale, you're going to hug yourself. Same thing if you're kneeling. Inhale, open. Feel the depth of the breath, the width of the breath, and exhale, hug. So getting into that back ribs, back of the lungs. Inhale, open. If you're not switching the cross of your arms on every time, if you're sitting or kneeling, try it now. Exhale, hug. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, hug. So if you're in cat and cow, stay in your cat. If you're seated or kneeling, you're staying in your hug. Take a deep breath in, fill up the sides, back of the ribs, back of the lungs. Hold. Exhale, relax. Inhale, open. Exhale, drop your arms. If you're in table, you're going to come to sit. We're coming straight into the gusto here, so heart opening pose, but we're going to do 2 different ones today. So the first one isn't going to be so extreme like the other one where we're just splayed out. We're going to do a gentler heart opener. So you're going to move your toys out of the way. You can use a block for this, but I want you to go as little as you can. And you're going to take your mat and roll it up in the head part of it into a nice tight little roll. So this is going to be a very subtle feeling. You don't want to go too far in the first one of these because We're just working up to something. So a little roll. Your shoulder blades are going to be above it, not on the roll, but above it. So let me just see the timer because we're going to hold for a while. All right, so when you come down, I'm going to drape your shoulder blades closer to the head part of the mat. Oh, the bricks are cold. All right, you guys. Any leg position that feels good. So sometimes it feels good just to have some arm support in these positions. Sometimes hands on the belly is nice. You can open your arms. So I want you to go into the position where you can do the littlest amount of effort to get the maximum amount of breath without forcing, straining, trying too hard. So it should be more of a ribby type opener than the heart center. Maybe you're getting a little bit across the front of the shoulders. It's also nice sometimes to rest the thumbs on the third eye. So you decide what you need here. And we're going to be here for 3 minutes. Just surrender. Know that there's someplace, a space inside where you're grounded and centered, even though you're splayed open here. So deep breaths. Nice open heart. Let the shoulder blades just relax so you have some space between the ears and the shoulders. Notice how deep you can get your breath in this position. Sometimes in this position I like to let my breath linger for a moment. I can feel my heart beating. Take 2 more cycles of very mindful breath here. Come into a position really slowly where you can roll over onto your right side. Press yourself up. fantastic pose, isn't it? Undo your little jelly roll there. And I gave you guys a bonus minute. We're going to come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So you may need some props. I usually do because my hips are a little tighter than some people's hips. But you're going to come down with the soles of your feet together. And you can rest on blocks, on blanket, pillows, bolster, you can use a little ball if you want. But I want you to just be able to let go of the weight of your legs. So this is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but here the earth is risen up to me, all on a piece of styrofoam, or whatever the heck this stuff is made out of, foam. So close your eyes. Decide what you need as far as arm position to be able to feel grounded, especially through that sacrum, the upper back, and some space inside that you feel centered and grounded, but at the same time where you can open your heart. So for me, that would be goalpost arms, cactus arms, some people call them. I call them surrender arms. So you're just wide open, you're exposed. Once you've made your adjustments, find the breath. And your mind will stray, that's for sure, but every time you're focused on your breath, even if it's for one breath, that's all there is. Now that you've been in the pose for a little while, start to notice if on your exhales you can let your shoulder blades in the back of your head get heavier. So yes, they're on the mat already, but you may be holding them up. Just want to release tension on the exhales without trying too hard. And just allow the tension to slip off of your body on the exhales.